All right, welcome everybody. Strike one, game two between the visiting Knight Riders from North Andover and the Hawks from the area, Foxborough, Rentham, Norton, North Attleboro, Medway. They take them from the whole area. Strike two. That's Quinn pitching. I made a mistake on Quinn's name in the first game, boy, but he's an outstanding player, and he's bringing it right now. Tries it off. Breaking ball. 1-2 to Wilder. Wilder starting leadoff. He's got the speed. So you got Wilder, McQuaid, and Prisco. Value if anybody gets on. Good eye. So Wilder works back to a 2-2 count. We'll set some lineups for you momentarily. So strike three. One down. In the field, you've got Quinn pitching. His battery mate will be Dan. Ben A at first base. You've got Timmy at second. That one's outside, ball one. You've got Ben F at third. Nolan is your shortstop. Brandon in left. You've got Dane in center and Ryan in right field. So McQuaid is up here. 2-0. 2-0 here. We're just underway. Top of the first. Prisco on deck. He had a big day in the first game. Big swing, but way ahead. Number two fouls it off. Quinn bearing down, number 22. That one's high, so 3-1. Quinn gets the delivers. Second baseman makes a nice stop, throws to first. So McQuaid retired 4-3 as Timmy throws over to Ben A for out number two. That'll be Prisco, the offensive star of the game in the first game with a single, a double, and a triple. Crowd wanted him to get up one more time, see if he could get the cycle. Strike one. Prisco can get on. Value, number 34, was on deck. Will get a chance. Strike two. So Quinn is throwing strikes here for Coach Paul Partridge and Coach Rich. Good swing on that one, fouls it off. Coaches Matt and Ryan on the bases for the Hawks. Now the foul balls. Prisco seems to get a line on the pitcher by fouling them off. Quinn trying to have a scoreless 1-2-3 inning for the Knight Riders. That takes bounce through, base hit. So Prisco picks up where he left off, base hit. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter for the Hawks. Value, number 34, Carney, gets in the on-deck circle. There's a strike. Quinn just rears back and fires. Coaches yelling out instructions to their teams. Strike two as Quinn brings it right in there. So quickly ahead of Value, 0-2. That's high. Tries to get him to chase, but nothing doing. 1-2. Game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Jeff Carr, David Bowie. Just fouls it off. So again, I want to tell you, NortonMediaCenter.org, all your town meetings, your community events, and as many sporting events as they can do. They're happy to do it. Big part of the Norton community. Strike 3 called. So Villieu goes down. Quinn, after a single to Prisco, gets out of it. We've played a half inning. No score. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. Prisco on the mound. Ball 1. Prisco will be throwing to Evan Ingram. And you've got over at first base is Carney. You've got Wilder playing second. McQuaid, shortstop. Third base, Thoreau. 2-0. And in the outfield, we'll check the outfield momentarily. You got Schlumper in center, for sure. Looks like Hardiman in right. Can't see the number in left, but we'll get that for you. Leading off will be Timmy, followed by Quinn and Dan. That's low, 3-0. If anybody gets on, Ben A will be up. Timmy starting at second base. Ball 4, inside and high is the call. So Timmy leads off with a walk. It'll bring up Quinn. Had a fine inning, half inning on the mound. The ball, there's a bullet. Now Timmy in a rundown, and he is out. Oh, called safe. So they thought they had him on the rundown. Calls him safe. So another strong throw by the catching of the Hawks as Ingram had him. Threw down, there's a strike. McQuaid and Carney handled the rundown perfectly. Thought they had him. The ball came loose. Strike. 1-2 to Quinn. Dan on deck, Ben A to follow. That's pop up. Wilder with a nice catch. Hauls it in for out number 1. Sure-handed fielder. As Wilder hauls it in. 1 down here, bottom of the first, runner in second. Prisco pitching to Dan, the catcher for North Andover. Strike 1. So best way to take care of that mistake is forget about it. Just high, 1-1. So Dan up, Ben A on deck. Anyone gets on, Ben F will follow. Outside, 2-1. Prisco looks in, deals. Little high. 3-1. Prisco takes a minute as the wind blows the dirt around. Ball 4. So runners at first and second for Ben A. Be playing first base for the Night Riders from North Andover. Made the trek down from 495 way up north. There's a strike. Oh and 1. Got Ben F on the on-deck circle. Strike two. You can hear the glove pop. Prisco going right after him. Cleanup batter for the Knight Riders. That's a little low. Nice stop by Ingram. Checks his runners. Looks in. Delivers. Oh, frozen by Ingram. He thought he had him there, and so did the crowd. 2-2. Inside. Count runs full. So 3-2. Prisco takes a second, gathers himself, takes a deep breath. It's back on the mound. Delivers. Strike three. That's the way you do it. You take a second, you gather yourself, and you dispose of the batter. 2 down. That'll bring Ben F. up. He's starting at third base for the Knight Riders today in game 2. That's inside. Ball 1. That might be Villieu out there in left field for the Hawks. We'll check his number. 2-0. As the ball is outside and high. Nolan on deck for the Knight Riders. There's a strike. Prisco lays it in there. 2-1. Strike 2 as the glove pops with that fastball from Prisco. 2-2. Wants to get out of this jam right here. Strikeout. We'll do it. And he gets it. So back-to-back Ks for Prisco. We've played one. There's no score. All right, here we go. Top of the second. It'll be Carney leading off. Big swing and a miss. Followed by Rico Bono and Schlumper. Anybody gets on? Evan Ingram. Carney starting at first base. Quinn on the mound, pitching very well for North Andover. That's 1-1 inside. It's the umpire. That one's low and away. So 2-1. Carney leading off. Batting 5th in the Hawks lineup today. Rico Bono, Schlumper to follow. There's a strike by Quinn as he brings it in. 2-2 is the count. That's outside. Count runs full. Quinn looks in. Into the windup he goes. That's a high fly ball. And in from right field comes Ryan with the catch. So Carney flies to right for out number 1. It'll bring up Rico Bono. Got a great name for sports, Rico Bono. Number 4. Takes a ball. 1-0. Quinn looks, delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-1. We're here in the top of the second. Game 2 of a doubleheader between the visiting North Andover Knight Riders and the hometown Hawks. Shoots it down first. That'll be a foul ball. As Benet grabs it, throws it to his pitcher Quinn, and we're ready for action. 1-2 to Rico Bono. That's ball 2. You can tell the Hawks very disciplined at the plate. They work the count. They'll foul pitches off till they get a good one. And so far today, they've done damage. All quiet here as Quinn has pitched very well early going. Count runs full. Strike 3 called. Some of the fans thought that might have been outside. Comes Schlumper, number 25. Starting in center field for the hometown Hawks. Quinn. Swing and a miss. So Quinn really pitching well for the Knight Riders, as is Prisco, in the early going here for the Hawks. That one sails. 1-1. If Schlumper could get on, Evan Ingram will bat. There's a strike. 1-2 goes the count. As Quinn gets ahead of Schlumper. That's low. 2-2. Quinn looks in, into the windup he goes. Big swing and a miss. So back-to-back Ks for Quinn to end the second. We come to the bottom of the second, no score. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second. Prisco facing Nolan, Brandon, and Ryan. Anyone gets on, Dane. So Nolan starting at shortstop for the North Andover team. Brought a big contingent of fans to know that all the kids are very well supported by family and friends. It's good to see and a beautiful day to watch baseball. Prisco tries to take a little something off. Count runs to 3-0. Nolan leading off here, bottom of the second. We've got no score. Both pitchers pitching very well. Prisco delivers. There's a strike. As they say, you want to make these batters earn it. No free passes. Oh, just outside. So Nolan draws the walk. It'll bring up Brandon. Starting in left field today. Game 2. So Nolan at first getting the signals from his coach, third base. He's not going to chest that arm, and that was smart that he got back. Because I'll tell you, wow. Stopped him in his tracks. I don't think he was going anyways. 2-1 the count to Brandon. On deck is Ryan, and then Dane. Anyone else gets on, we go to the top of the lineup. So Prisco takes another breath. That's a little low. 3-1. Nobody out here, bottom of 2. We've got no score. That's foul back. So full count. That's going to dribble her down the pitcher, gets it, throws to first, and gets him. Nice play by Prisco. Sometimes the kids rush that throw and don't get it, but no problem there. So Brandon is out on the fielder's choice. Nolan going to second base. We've got one down and Ryan up. Ryan starting in right field takes strike one for the Knight Riders. Jeff Carr's favorite show back in the 70s. Down to second. Still at second, excuse me, is Nolan. 1-1 goes the count to Ryan. Ooh, just low. Boy, it's going to take a lot to test that arm behind the plate. Ingram back there. Prisco gets on the rubber. There's a strike. So 2-2. Strike three. Big strikeout for out number 2 for Prisco. That's going to bring up Dane. Timmy will be on deck. Prisco brings it right in there for strike one. Dane patrolling center field in this game for the Knight Riders. Fouls one off, just off the backstop. So quickly 0-2. Prisco ahead. Oh, and he takes a little off and gets the strikeout. So strands a runner at second. Back-to-back Ks for Prisco. We've played 2, no score. Here we go, top of the third. It'll be Evan Ingram, Thoreau, and Connor Ingram. Ball 1 from Quinn. Got a pitcher's duel going early. Evan Ingram, it's worth the price of admission just watching him throw from behind the plate. Throws strike after strike to teammates. So that's out of play. You test his arm at your own peril. He's like Pudge Rodriguez or Benito Santiago behind the plate. Quinn delivers. That's low. 2-1. Ingram will be followed by Thoreau and his brother, Connor. Anyone gets on, Hardiman. That's high. 3-1. Hawks would love to get a base runner here, see if they can't move him along, get the first run here. So foul tip for strike 2. Quinn looks in, winds up, here comes the delivery. Called strike 3 on the corner. Strikeout number 5 for the North Andover pitcher. That'll bring up Thoreau. Number 3 playing third base early. Like I said, the kids will probably move around, play other positions. There's a strike. Thought that might have been a little low, maybe outside, but nope, hit the corner. Strike 1. Big swing, foul tip. Umpire comes in to clean off the plate. So 0-2, one down here, top of the third. To Thoreau. Fouls it off again. Stays alive. Spoils another one, does Thoreau. Quinn looks in, goes into his windup. Can't quite catch up with that one. So 2 down here in the top of the third. That'll bring up Connor Ingram. Batting from the left side, number 11. That's low, 1-0. You've got Hardiman. Nick Hardiman on deck, number 24, starting in right field for the Hawks on deck. There's looks like a hot shot, and that's a base hit. Connor Ingram with a solid base hit. Almost picked by Timmy at second base, but couldn't quite come up with it. And that brings Hardiman in the top of the lineup. Wilder on deck. There's strike one. Oh, and 1. Quinn delivers. That one sails. Comes right back to the catcher. Throws the second, but it's a little off. And into second goes Connor Ingram. So just the throw was just a little bit off. Would have been a close play at second. Nevertheless, Connor Ingram in scoring position. And there's a ball. Goes to 2-1. So Hawks threatening here with 2 down. Top of the third. Hardiman up. There's a strike. So 2-2 now as Quinn comes in with the hard fastball. That one gets to the backstop, and Ingram scoots over to third. So we've got a full count with 2 down. Quinn takes a breath. Now goes into his windup. And it's outside. So Hardiman draws the walk. That'll put runners at the corners for the top of the lineup. Wilder starting at second base for the Hawks. Chance RBI opportunity. Good eye there. Down the second. Down the second goes Hardiman. Connor Ingram remains at third. So second and third, 2 down. Wilder with a big swing. 1-1. Quinn looks in. Delivers. Good eye by Wilder. 2-1. That's outside and low. 3-1. Wilder working the count. We'll get a timeout as Coach Partridge comes out to try and settle Quinn down. He's pitched fine so far, so he comes in, tells him, trust your stuff. Now Quinn. That one's high, so Wilder works the walk. And the bases are loaded for McQuaid. So Quinn gonna go after McQuaid here. That one's outside and low, ball 1. Just needs to relax, throw strikes. Now McQuaid digging in. That's ball just low. So 2-0. McQuaid with a chance here. That's high, 3-0. So no place to put him here. As they say, walks as good as a hit. McQuaid's got to 3-0. There's a strike. So Quinn comes back with a strike there. 3-1. 2 down. Quinn delivers. That's ball 4. So McQuaid works the walk, gets the RBI. As Connor Ingram scores, Hardiman to third, Wilder up to second. That's going to bring up Prisco. Chance to help himself out here. Had a base hit early. Swings and a miss. Helped him out there with that one. Had a base hit back in the first. Prisco pitching a fine game for the Hawks in a duel here with Quinn. Ball 1, 1-1. Still 2 down. Bases full of Hawks. Just low. So 2-1. Good eye by Prisco. A lot of discipline up there. Drives one there. And that guy's going to go all the way to the fence. That should clear the bases. It's just how far Prisco, and he goes back to second. But Prisco delivers again in the clutch as he clears the bases. And a timeout on the field. We've got a pitching change. All right, we're back. Dane now in pitching for North Andover. Quinn goes to center field. He pitched very well. 1-1. He had 6 strikeouts, but he had a little trouble getting out of the inning. And Prisco, once again, he's had quite a day for himself at the plate, and he's pitching well, too. It's 2-1 to Velue. Velue, number 34 up, has a ball. Prisco takes third. Carney on deck. Got 2 outs still. Strike 2, excuse me, and that runs the count to 3-2. There's a line shot up the middle for Velue. He waited on it and drills it up the middle for an RBI single. Brings in Prisco to make the score. 5 Hawks, nothing for the Night Riders. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1 to Carney. Rico Bono on deck. Still 2 down. That's going to fall in too. Base hit for Carney. So runners at first and second. Rico Bono up now.
Go, Andrew, give it a ride.
North Andover looking for that 3rd out. It's been elusive.
Step and swing.
The Hawks have done all their scoring, all their damage with 2 outs as Quinn struck out the first 2 batters. That's high. 2-0. Foul ball. So 2-1. Dane out there on the mound for North Andover. Swing and a miss. Off speed. You've got Timmy at second. Quinn now in center field. Dan behind the plate. Ben A at first. Ben F at third. Nolan shortstop. Brandon in left field. And Ryan in right field. There's a pop-up. That's trouble. Nobody covering first. That was in no man's land. So base hit to load the bases. That'll bring up Schlumper. Ricobono gets the infield base hit.
Run it out, run!
That one stopped by Dane, throws over to first, and they're finally out of the inning as Dane throws to Ben A. But the Hawks bat around and pick up 5 runs. We play 2.5, 5-0 Hawks. So right off the bat, Prisco throws and hits. That's why you wear helmets. So Timmy hit by pitch. Gets to first. That'll bring up Quinn. Followed by Dan and Ben A. Prisco deals. That's low, ball 1. Prisco deals. That one's high, 2-0. Thought he might have had that one. 2-0 here. Quinn, who started on the mound for North Andover, now patrolling center field, ball 3. Prisco delivers, ball 4. So Timmy down to second. Quinn draws the walk. It'll bring up Dan, followed by Ben A and Ben F. Anyone gets on, Nolan will come to the plate. Coach comes out to settle his pitcher down. Clouds rolling in now. So we're here in the bottom of the 3rd. 5-0 Hawk lead. So they had a big inning last inning. There's a strike, strike 1 to the North Andover catcher. That's low. 1-1. So Mr. Prisco trying to shut the door here. Swing and a miss. Dan might have helped him out there. Strike number 2. 1-2. Hawks looking for the first out here. 2-2 goes the count. Prisco looks in. Here comes the pitch. Count runs full. So we've got a 3-2 count. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Quinn at first. Timmy at second for the Night Riders. Outside, ball 4. So base is loaded for Ben A. Night Riders first baseman. That's ball 1, low. Prisco does that very well. Takes a minute. Settles himself. Now delivers. That's out. It's going to be a play at the plate. No throw. So the runner slides in. That's Timmy. The other runners move up. So North Andover on the scoreboard now. Cuts the lead to 4, 5-1. 2-0. To Ben A. He'll be followed by Ben F. 3-0. Ball 4, so another walk. I'll bring up Ben F. Still nobody out here. Bottom of the third. Nolan on deck, and then Brandon. If anybody gets on.
Base, guys.
Just want to throw strikes. Let that good fielding team behind you take care of business. That's inside. It's going to be a play at the plate. Waiting for the call. And calls him safe. So Quinn scores. Runners move up. Tough play. Very close play at the plate. So run number 2 in for North Andover. Still nobody out. 1 ball to Ben F. So that's high. Ball 2. 2-0. Ingram has a word with Prisco. Pats him on the back. Says, let's go. So Hawks looking for outs now. There's a strike. That's what you want. Right there. Crowd appreciates it. Encouraging both sides. Good crowds. Very supportive. You can see how many people made the trek from North Andover. Strike 2. So Prisco comes back. Gets 2 strikes on Ben. Third baseman today. Strike 3 called. So big out there. 1 down. And it's going to bring up Nolan. Nolan walked back in the second. Started at shortstop for North Andover. Ball just low and outside a little bit. 1-0. So another good game here. First game started tight, and then the Hawks broke it open. There's strike 2 by Prisco. Count goes to 1-2 on Nolan. That one, shortstop calls for it. Takes it in. McQuaid hauls it in. For out number 2, Nolan pops to short. And that'll bring up Brandon. Batting from the left side, the Knight Riders left fielder. Wind has changed directions, kicking up some of the dirt. That's high, ball 1. 1-0, but now 2 outs. Runners at second and third. That's Ben A at second and Dan over at third. Both got on by walks. Prisco delivering. There's a strike. So 1-1 now. Just want to go right after the batter here. Don't worry about the runners. Hawks still leading 5-2 here, bottom of the third. Good swing right there by Brandon. He fouls it off. So 1-2.
Here we go, MJ.
Briscoe checks the runners. Looks. That's low. It gets by. Here comes a run. And he's safe. So Dan scores the third run for North Andover. And Ben A takes third. So the count is 2-2, 2 down, 3 runs in here in the bottom of the third. So we've got a ball game. Briscoe looking to get out of this inning right now. Strike 3. So he does, but a little bit of damage done by North Andover. They're back in the game as they score 3, and the Hawks leading after 3, 5-3. We're back for the top of the fourth. Strike 1. Dane on the mound. He'll be facing Evan Ingram, Thoreau, and Connor Ingram. Anyone gets on, it'll be Hardiman. Thought about it. The ball's low. New outfield for North Andover. You've got Javier in left. Looks like Shane out there in center, and Seth in right. Quinn moves to shortstop. And it looks like he calls for it and takes it for out number 1. That'll bring up Thoreau. 1 down. Ingram pops to short. Dean looks in. So that's going to be trouble. Oh, nice play by the third baseman. Ben F. goes and gets it. Foul territory, but makes a great catch over there. Chases it down. So it'll be Connor Ingram. Base hit. No, it looks like, sorry, that's Carey, I believe, number 9. Carey now hitting from the left side. There's a swing, 1-1. So some new life for North Andover as they get 3 in the bottom of the third. We're here in the top of the fourth. Foul ball by Carey. That's outside. Count goes to 2-2. Dane heads to the rubber, gets set. It's a quick worker. That could be trouble. Oh, what a catch by Quinn. Ump right there. 1, 2, 3 go the Hawks. We've got 3.5 in the books. It is 5-3 Hawks. All right, we're back. It'll be Value on the mound. Bottom of the fourth, 5-3. We've got a ball game going here. It'll be Ryan, Dane, and Timmy. If anybody gets on, Quinn. We've got Hardiman at third, Wilder at second, Carey at first, Value pitching. Strike. You've got Thoreau out in right. I think Evan Ingram in center. We'll check shortstop and left field if we get the numbers. There's another strike. Might be Carney out in left. I'm not sure. We'll check. Strike 3. So Value comes in. Out number 1. It's going to bring Dane. Now pitching for North Andover. Had a nice inning last inning. Ball 1. Oh, I think that's 25. Schlumper at shortstop. Wilder. Oh, that would have been a nice stop. There's a hot hit there. Quickly, Evan Ingram gets it into the infield. So base hit for Dane. That'll bring up Timmy. One down. LU looks for a little extra, but that sails on him. So there's Schlumper over at shortstop. Wilder at second. Carey at first. Hardiman at third. That's your infield. Strong throw. Oh, just under the tag. Wow, what a throw. Because the Hawks have catchers that can throw. Andrew behind the plate. Another one. That one goes into the outfield. And Dane will come around and score. So we've got a one-run ball game. So now you can just concentrate on the batter. Low, ball 4. I think that's 3. 3-0. The umpire corrects himself. I thought that was ball 3. Now it's ball 4. So Timmy, he's just going to keep on running. And he gets to second on pure hustle. So tying run out on second base. You've got one down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th, and Quinn will be up. Quinn walked and scored a run in the 3rd. That one outside and a little high. Ball 1. You've got Dan on deck. And if anyone gets on, Ben A will follow. That one scoots to the back. Throw down. Nice back up by Schlumper to keep that runner at third. That is good hustle. Smart, fundamental baseball. And there's a solid base hit to left. Tries to throw him out from left field. Wow, strong arm out there, but Quinn with a base hit and an RBI to tie this ball game at 5. So Dan up now. So Dan up, Ben A on deck. Ben F will follow. Anyone get on? So Schlumper tying his cleats. Ready to go. DNA has 2 walks, scored a run. That's high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Dan wanted to hit that one a mile, but he didn't catch up to it. 1-1. So Villieu looks in. Number 34. Strike 2. That's what he's got to do. Just get out of this inning. Get your teammates back up there. That one goes to the backstop. No throw. Quinn heads down to second. 2-2. To the catcher, strike three. So Bellew with a big strikeout there. 2 down now. Ben A up now. Ben F on deck. Ben is a walk today. Strike one. So Bellew now seems to have found his mark. That one's low. Scoots by the catcher. Down to third goes Quinn. So go ahead run at third, 2 down, count 1-1. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. From Birch Hill Field B in Norton, Mass. Wow, Bellew wanted that one. 2-1 goes the count, a little bit high. That one's low. Here comes the play at the plate. And called play as the catcher takes it on his own and gets Quinn out, who tried to score. All right, we're back. Top of the fifth. Hardiman to lead off, followed by the top of the lineup. Takes a big cut. Dane's still pitching here. We've got a ball game, 5-5 in the fifth, top of the fifth. 0-2, big cut by Hardiman. Wilder will follow. Then McQuaid, anyone gets on, it'll be Prisco. So great ball game going right now. Outside, 1-2, good eye by Hardiman. Got under that one. Let's see. Oh, miscommunication. And Hardiman gets the single. So here comes Wilder. Good cut. So Dane ahead 0-1 here on the Hawks leadoff batter. Hits it to the pitcher. Dane throws over just in front of Wilder. Ben A puts his foot on the bag. So fielder's choice. Hardiman goes to second. Wilder moves the runner over into scoring position for McQuaid. McQuaid with a big cut. McQuaid has an RBI, scored a run today, back in the third. Wilder also had scored a run. Prisco on deck. Stinger right to the shortstop. Stays with it. Can't quite get it. Now the throw. That's off the mark. And the Hawks with great base running as Hardiman comes around to score. McQuaid will give him an infield hit and then takes second on the throw. So 1 down, 1 run in, and here he comes, the big bopper, Prisco. Takes a ball. Prisco on the day. In this game, he's got a single and a double, 3 RBIs. Game 1, he had a single, a double, and a triple. Left-handed batter. Now 1-1. Dane looking in. There's a reason why Prisco bats third. Takes a strike. Looks over at his coach. I think he wanted that one back. 1-2. Gets under it, fouls it off. Just seems like he's locked in. On deck is Bellew. One bounces in, down to third goes McQuaid. He's got to hustle, and he does. Ball count is 2-2 to Prisco. Looking to help his own cause here as he's pitched for the Hawks. The game goes down. Oh, nice attempt by the third baseman there, but can't quite get over there. Wasn't hit high enough. Prisco stays alive, 2-2. Dane, another pitch. And that one drive almost caught by Quinn. And that's in the gap. It goes to the fence. Prisco on his horse, thinking about it. And he's going to dig in and gets to third. And we're giving him a triple and an RBI. So he had a single, a double, a triple in game one, and he's got a single, a double, and a triple in game two. Star of the day offensively for the Hawks. And it's 7-5, one down. Value with strike one, top of 5. That one's got a lot of spin on it. First baseman's going to take it himself, but Value gets the RBI. So Prisco comes in on the fielder's choice. Value with another RBI. That's 2 for him. Ball 1. So Carney up. Carney also has a base hit today. Rico Bono on deck. He of the great defensive play behind the plate. Chased the ball down and came and got the runner Quinn on his own. That is a shot to center. Quickly get it in. Base, another base hit for Carney. Nice play by, now they have him in a rundown. And they chase him back to first. Nice play by Shane out there in center field to get that ball in right away and hold Carney to a long single. Rico Bono, grounder, shortstop, underhands to second, and that's it. That's the third. So Quinn throws it to Timmy for out number 3. But the Hawks strike back to get 3 and lead it 8-5 going into the bottom of the 5th. All right, here we are, bottom of 5. Value to face Ben A, Ben F. Nolan, anyone gets on, will be Brandon. So that's the way you answer big inning with one of your own as the Hawks put up 3 to take the 3-run lead, 8-5. What a game we've got going here as the clouds roll in. 1-1 on Ben. Value now. There's a strike. You can hear that glove pop. 1-2. Strike 3 called. So that's another strikeout for Hawks pitching. So here comes Ben F., the third baseman. He's played a nice third base for North Andover Knight Riders. Takes strike 1. Helps out Value there, swings at a high pitch. 0-2. Those are pitches, as I say, are hard to lay off right up your eyes. You think you can really drill them. That's outside. 1-2. Tried to get him to chase. Another outside pitch. 2-2. Nolan on deck. Tries for a little something extra there. It's low. Count runs full to Ben F. as I said, playing the hot corner and playing it very well. North Andover, but a swing and a miss. So Villiers starts the bottom of the fifth. Back-to-back keys. It'll bring up Nolan. Trying to get something going here for the visiting North Andover Knight Riders. Ball one, low. Oh. And you could tell Villiers didn't mean to do it. He asked if he's okay. And down the first goes Nolan. It's going to bring up Brandon. No, Javier will be batting now. That was Shane that was batting. We had a pinch hitter, so Shane was hit by a pitch, not Nolan. So Shane is on first, Javier up. Pitched well in game one. 2-0. We've got two down here. Bottom of the fifth. That's high, 3-0. So you've got great fielders behind you. You want to make sure you give them a chance to help you out, pick you up if you're a pitcher. That's low, ball four.
Take care of him at the plate, buddy.
So Javier walks. Coach wants to talk it over with his catcher and pitcher. Get a new ball. Just tell him to relax, throw strikes. So two down, runners at first and second. Looks like Ryan up. It might be, trying to check the number here. So it is Seth, number 31, at the plate now, batting from the left side for North Andover. 2-0.
Here we go, Kyle.
3-0. Value. Strike. So you just got to lay it in there. Let your fielders help you out. You've got two runners on. You've got to force it. Third, second, or first here. Strike two.
Here we go, Kyle.
So Villiers battled back to get the count to full. 3-2, two down. Just low. Oh, that was a close pitch. So bases loaded now. That brings up Dane. Dane is up, that's correct. So Dean is up. Coach catches it as it could have been a batting out of order. So we've got bases loaded. Value looks in. Low, ball one.
All you, Kyle, huh?
Bases full of Night Riders. That one goes to the backstop, but quickly retrieved. 2-0. Value into his windup. Nope, he's going to pitch from the stretch. Looks in. There's a strike. 2-1. The count goes to Dane. Started in center and moved to pitching. Strike two. 2-2.
All you, Kyle, you got this.
So North Andover looking to try and score, and the Hawks looking to get out of this jam. Reaches out, and that's trouble. Fair ball right on the line. And that's going to bring two. Wilder throws a great throw. Prevents that run. So Dane with a big hit. Gets 2 RBIs and makes it 8-7 Hawks. Wilder with a nice throw to the plate to keep that runner at third. And we've got a pitching change. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back. Carney now in for Value to pitch. Runners at second and third, 2 down. North Andover is trying to tie this game up. Strike one. So number 15 comes in and throws a strike right away. Strike two. Carney, Timmy up for North Andover right now. We're in the bottom of the 5th. What a game we've got going now. Ball one, 1-2.
Here we go, Cayman.
Carney looks in. And comes in and strikes it out to put out the fire. So we go to the top of the 6th. Hawks still clinging to a 1-run lead, 8-7. And there's out number 1, 4-3. So Schlumper grounds to second for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. Hawks clinging to that 1-run lead. He got ahead of that one. That's Evan Ingram for strike one. So right now that 1 run saved by a throw by Wilder to get it into the catcher before that runner could head home, and he backed off, went back, and was stranded at third. The sprinkles now coming. That one is foul also. 1-2. We've got 1 down here. Swing and a foul ball. Another foul ball by Evan Ingram. Throw on deck. If anyone gets on, Connor Ingram will get to bat. 2-2 count. Just low. Dane wanted that one. Heads to the rubber. Gets ready.
Run it out,
Reaches out. That's going to be foul too as he's ahead of that one. So Ingram right on it, just a little bit ahead. 3-2 remains the count. One down here. Oh, he got into that one. That's trouble. And that gets over the left fielder's head. That's going to be a double for sure for Ingram. Ingram's fired up at second as he hits a shot over the left fielder's head for a double. So Thoreau is up now. Swing and a miss. Quickly retrieved by the catcher. That's a big run out there. Once the Hawks looking for that insurance run here as we're in the top of the sixth. That one right back to Dane, who hauls it in for out number 2. Thoreau pops to the pitcher, and that'll bring up Connor Ingram. He's got a base hit and scored a run. Batting for left side, see if he can't get his brother in here, the Bash brothers. Take strike one. And he drills it into left center. That might get his brother in. Here comes a strong throw to the plate. One hopper. He's safe. So Connor Ingram delivers brother Evan with a solid base hit into left center. Goes to second on the throw, but RBI single for Connor Ingram. It'll be fun at the Ingram house tonight. Big run. That makes it 9-7 Hawks. Runner at second. Hardiman up now. Gets under it. Over to third goes Ben, and foul territory, makes the catch. He's played outstanding there. So that's the third out, but a big run from the Ingram brothers makes it 9-7 Hawks going to the bottom of the sixth. Okay, here we go. Bottom of sixth. It's Quinn, Dan, Ben A. Anyone gets on, it's Ben F. Carey. That's a long fly ball, deep left. Oh, nice play by the U. Hauls in a bomb by Quinn to deep left field for out number 1. Everybody yelling at him. He knew exactly where he was supposed to be. He had it the whole way. You could see him. You could see him tracking it. Got Rico Bono in center. Got Thoreau in right. You got Carey at first. And you've got Wilder at second, Schlumper at short, and it looks like Prisco at third. Carney on the mound. Swing and a miss. 2-1. One down here. What a game. We've had it all. Big hitting, good pitching, great defense. There's a strike. 2-2. Dan has played a fine game behind the plate for North Andover. That one sails on him. So, count runs full. That could be Hardiman at third. Strike 3. So out number 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Ben A. up. Carney came back to strike outs. Dan for out number 2. That's a little high. 1-0. Two and 0. That's 3-0. If Ben A can get on, it'll be Ben F. Strike one. So 3-1 now 2 down. Ball 4, so Ben draws the walk. Still 2 down. Ben F., third baseman. Can't say it enough. He's played outstanding defense for the Knight Riders. Swing and a miss. Carney really bringing the heat now. Trying to finish this off for the Hawks. Strike 2. Hawks have played outstanding.
Outfield ready.
Led by Prisco. Big at the bat. That's outside. 1-2.
Let's go, Hawks.
So Carney just got to bear down and go after this batter. And if he gets him, that'll be a Hawks victory. That's low. Nice stop, catcher.
Go get him. Down and ready.
Carney
There it
gets
is.
him. And what a way to end a great game with a strikeout. So Carney comes in and shuts the door for Prisco. Prisco, star of the game. You've had great plays and throws by just about everybody on the Hawks team. The Hawks take it 9-7 and take the doubleheader. For NortonMediaCenter.org, we will say good night.